It's another Q&A edition of Optimal Health Daily, episode 355, and I'm Dr. Neil, your host of the show. Welcome back to another Friday question and answer edition of Optimal Health Daily. On all the other days, I read health and fitness blogs to you like an audiobook, with permission from the authors, of course. And today's Q&A is sponsored by Talkspace. Talkspace is the online therapy company that lets you choose from over 1,500 licensed therapists. Get matched with your perfect therapist who can put you on the path to a happier life. For a special offer just for you, visit Talkspace.com/OHD. So a very happy day after Thanksgiving to you for those of you in the US. You might be recovering today. You might be hitting the gym hard today based on what happened yesterday as far as not moving a whole lot, consuming maybe too much food, but that's okay. Today's question will actually talk about maintaining body weight. So this might be the perfect topic, something that you needed to hear today to get you back on track. So with that, let's hear today's question and start optimizing your life.
Hi, I've been following a ketogenic diet or low-carb, high-fat diet for over 6 months, and I've now reached my goal weight. I'd like to maintain my weight and not lose any more. How can I stop losing weight, and what sort of things can I start to eat that I haven't been eating before? Thank you.
Thank you for your question, Debbie. And congratulations on reaching your goal weight. That is no easy feat. Now, following a ketogenic diet over the long term can be quite challenging given that it is so restrictive. Plus, as I've mentioned on this podcast before, we simply don't know whether it is safe to follow in the long term for otherwise healthy individuals. So let's reset really quickly and make sure everyone knows what we're talking about when we say ketogenic diet. So typical American diets consist of about 60% of one's daily energy or calories coming from carbohydrates, about 15% coming from protein, and about 25% from fat. Now contrast this with the ketogenic diet, which requires only 10% of one's calories coming from carbohydrate, 20% from protein, and a whopping 70% from fat. So basically, it's a lower carbohydrate, high fat diet. So your question was about maintaining your body weight now that you've reached your goal weight. Given that you've been on such a restrictive diet, the key is to go about this very slowly. We don't want you to experience any unpleasant side effects from jumping in too quickly. So here are my tips for maintaining your body weight. First, continue exercising. Now, you didn't mention this specifically, Debbie, but I'm assuming that exercise was part of your weight loss routine. If it wasn't, that's obviously okay because you reached your goal weight. But if you want to maintain it, exercise needs to be a regular fixture. Lots and lots of data have revealed that exercise is one of the most important behaviors for losing and maintaining weight. And it's not just because exercise helps burn calories, but it helps build muscle and maintain muscle. This helps us stay nimble and active as we get older. And this is important for our psychological health as well. Remember, exercise affects nearly every cell in our body in a positive way, from head to toe. If you're just starting out, aim for about 5 to 10 minutes of cardiovascular activity like walking at a moderate pace per day. If you're more advanced than that, try walking for 30 minutes straight, pretty much every day. More advanced than that, try jogging for 10 minutes or up to 30 minutes per day. Even more advanced, try and get to 30 minutes of jogging straight most days of the week, maybe not every day. And then definitely add some resistance training to make sure those muscles are strong. And even just body weight exercises, as I've mentioned before on this show, will do just fine. You don't need to be at the gym. Next, surround yourself with those that support you. These are folks that are aware of your weight loss efforts and don't try and sabotage all of the progress you have made. Ideally, they perform the same healthy behaviors that you hope to continue incorporating as part of your new lifestyle. So hopefully, they exercise regularly. They plan their meals. They watch their portions. All of the stuff I rant about on this show all the time. And finally, slowly, and I repeat, slowly, increase your intake of carbohydrate-rich foods while decreasing those high-fat foods. My recommendation would be to begin adding some starchy vegetables first. Vegetables like carrots, zucchini, squash, sweet potato, and beans and lentils. Yes, beans and lentils are a source of protein, but they also count as a vegetable. So yes, while these foods are still nutritious, they do contain more carbohydrates than other vegetables like lettuce, bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, broccoli, cauliflower. You get the idea. So what do I mean by slowly? Think one serving at a time. For example, tomorrow, follow your normal ketogenic diet, but with the following exceptions. Swap out some of the high-fat food you would normally eat for a serving of carrots. So let's say you normally eat one whole avocado each day as part of your normal ketogenic diet. Tomorrow, eat 3/4 of the avocado, again, instead of the whole thing, and add 12 baby carrots to your meal instead. 12 baby carrots is one serving of carrots. Do this for 1 week. Then, the next week, eat half of the avocado instead of 3/4 of it like you had been doing. Continue eating the 12 baby carrots, then add a serving of sweet potato, which is about half a cup, or beans or lentils, which is half a cup cooked. So eventually, the goal will be to each day consume about 50% of your calories coming from carbohydrate, about 25% of your calories should come from protein, and about 25% of your calories should come from healthy fats. Now, these healthy fats are sometimes called unsaturated fats, and they include olive oil, avocado, like I mentioned, nuts, and fatty fish, just name a few. So this ratio of carbohydrates, protein, and fats appears to be the magic formula when it comes to maintaining body weight. And like I always say, look at your food environment. Use smaller plates and bowls and cups. That'll help you consume fewer calories with each meal. Move some of those not so great foods, those trigger foods, to a higher shelf or a lower shelf, or push them way in the back. Those little fixes that you can do right now will help you stay on track as well. And Debbie, I wish you continued success as you move forward in your journey towards a healthier lifestyle. So thank you again for the question, Debbie. You're going to be entered into a very small raffle every month to win a book from us. And again, thank you to Talkspace for keeping this show going. Talkspace is the online therapy company that makes it easy to connect with an experienced licensed therapist that you pick based on your preferences. And it's very affordable, a lot less than traditional therapy. You can send your therapist text, audio, and video messages, or even do a live video chat. Talkspace therapists are fully licensed and go through a rigorous screening process. Plus, they've done thousands of hours of supervised professional training. You can get matched with your perfect therapist at Talkspace.com/OHD. And we have a special just for you. You can use the coupon code OHD to get $30 off your first month, all while showing your support for this podcast. Again, that's the code OHD, and you can use that at Talkspace.com/OHD. All right, that'll do it for this week. Thank you as always for listening every day and all the way through. Have a wonderful long weekend again for those of you in the US. For the rest of you, have a wonderful regular weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this show and Optimal Living Daily, the brother podcast of this one. Literally, I'm Dr. Neil's brother. If you like the format of this show, you'll love Optimal Living Daily too, where I also read to you from blogs, but cover other topics like personal development, finance, and minimalism from bloggers like Derek Sivers, The Minimalists, Zen Habits, and many more. So for more amazing content read to you for free, come subscribe to Optimal Living Daily too, and together we'll optimize your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Health Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.